This is Derek with Vanport Capital, and I wanted to bring you a possible trade opportunity in Intuitive Surgical. I was going through my charts this morning, and this one stood out very clear, and the direction looks like a high probability trade, and I wanted to bring that to you. So what we have here is a daily chart of Intuitive Surgical. At one point, and it may still be, they were on the IBD 100, so I know there's a lot of institutional interest in this stock. It's followed heavily by analysts, so the volume is good. The options are very liquid. So there's a lot of ways to make money in a liquid stock like this. And so what we have here is a prototypical zigzag formation, or what looks like a zigzag formation at this point. You have a motive wave down, a corrective wave up, and another motive wave down. In other words, three moves, and three moves are by definition corrective in nature. So it looks like Intuitive Surgical is going to go higher, although I wouldn't exactly put the trade on right now. And the reason will be clear in just a second. Let's go down to a smaller time frame. And so this is a 15-minute chart, so every candle is 15 minutes. And what we see here is a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. And if this follows the prototypical motive pattern under the Elliott wave guidelines, then we should see some consolidation here for the next several hours, and then a final breakthrough higher to somewhere around this point here, right in here. The wave 5 should be roughly the length of wave 1, since wave 3, which is right here, is clearly extended. And when that happens, you typically get wave 1 and wave 5 roughly equal in length. So that means this whole upward thrust should end here. And then after that, we'll see a retracement down to about this level here. And that should be in 3 waves, which could possibly look like the initial thrust lower. Let me get this. Sorry, I'm having some issues with my internet today. It's stormy and no sense of humor. So the retracement should look similar to this. I can't quite zoom out enough to get a good look at that. So I would wait for that retracement, and if the retracement is in 3 waves, then the next wave should take Intuitive Surgical to new all-time highs, and that would be a good long trade. You could trade options on it. You could go long the stock. There's lots of ways to make money on that, but it clearly looks like it wants to go higher. If we zoom out to the, let's go a little longer time frame if I can get my, it's not going to allow me to do it. I'm having some real issues. But at any rate, if any of this sounds unfamiliar to you, let me recommend this particular book. It's called The Basics of the Wave Principle. It's a short little book. It's about 42 pages. If you just read this and watch the market, watch how the patterns from this book literally unfold in front of you on the charts. It's a simple way to get an idea of what I'm talking about, to understand what drives the market. You can't possibly know what fundamentals are going to drive the market. You can't possibly know what's driving the market higher or lower. No one can, regardless of what they say. So simply watch the charts, watch support resistance, and watch the form, the fractal nature of the market. And you'll be a lot better off than listening to the news and fundamentals and earnings and all the things that really you have no idea of how they're going to affect the market. So I hope that was helpful. Oh, and now I got back to the 15-minute chart, an hour chart, and you can see that the consolidation is continuing. So if we see this move sideways and then a break higher, you could even go short and make a little money on the downside. But the better trade is to wait around and go long once the next retracement or corrective wave is over. And you should be able to ride that to all-time highs. And that will be good for the NASDAQ 100 as well. So this is Derek with Vanport Capital. I hope that helped, and good luck trading. Thank you for watching.